welcome back to my channel. I seriously cannot believe that I'm already doing pregnancy vlogs again, or pregnancy update videos. Okay, so I'm newly-ish pregnant. I'm 12 weeks pregnant as of this week, and these videos are gonna go out a week later just so it's easier for me to manage. So when you're watching this, I think I'm gonna be 13 weeks along, but anyways, just to keep you guys updated with that. My due date is November 6, 2018, but in today's video, I wanted to talk about my symptoms a little bit. I also wanted to do a Q&A in this video. I asked you guys on Instagram if you had any questions, and I got so many, so I think I'm gonna do like my updates in the beginning of the video and then the Q&A questions at the end of these. I'm already out of breath. I am going to be doing these weekly. I was unsure last time if I should even put out that many pregnancy vlogs, but you guys seem to really like them, at least you did last time, and I'm so excited because a lot of you guys are actually pregnant with your second along with me now. So you guys watched me when you were pregnant with when I was pregnant with Annabelle, and you guys are pregnant and now you're pregnant again. So leave a comment below if that is you and you're pregnant with number 2 alongside me, because I don't know, I just like knowing that the people watching my channel are also going through the same things I am. I like comparing notes, and I definitely think my second pregnancy is a lot different than my first. First off, my mental state is a lot more stable. If you guys watched my channel back then, I was such a hot mess of a new first-time mom slash new wife. I was in my early 20s, now I'm in my later 20s, and I just like, the pregnancy was unplanned if you don't know, so my first one, this one is planned, and I think with unplanned pregnancies, you're just like thrown through a loop like from the very beginning. So I don't know, there's a lot of hormones and emotional stuff happened with my first like pregnancy, not to mention I was very sick. This week, it was the first week at my 12 weeks that I am not experiencing any nausea. I get it like here and there kind of an afternoon, but I'm not waking up wanting to hurl and like run to the toilet like I did for the past, I think, 2 months. So that is amazing. I don't know if it's because my body's already used to pregnancy. That's kind of like my theory, but a lot of you guys tell me that you have sickness, like super bad sickness with all of your pregnancies. So I also don't know if it's because I had babies, or I'm having babies like close together-ish, like 2 years apart. So I have no idea why I'm not as sick, but I am like so beyond thankful. I literally prayed to God, asking him to bless me with a non-bad like morning sickness, and he did. So I'm super happy about that. Okay, so my starting weight was the same starting weight as my last pregnancy. I think I was a little slimmer when I was like 23. I think that's when I got pregnant, but I'm 26 now, and I weighed 128 pounds. That's like my normal weight, 127, 128, and I'm 5'4", just for, I know I sometimes get that question. And so far, I'm 133, so I've gained a bit of weight, and I think that's because I haven't been as sick as I was with my first one. I'm not like super, like counting my weight or tracking anything like that. Like I find out whenever the doctor weighs me in my pregnancies, just because I can just tell if I'm eating a ton, then I should probably cut back. So who knows? I might gain way more weight, which I kind of think I will because I'm not as sick in this pregnancy, but we'll find out. My belly is already huge. I will show you guys what it looks like. It is so true when they say that you're bigger in your second pregnancy, like starting from the beginning than you are in your first, because I just think your belly, I don't know, the muscles and stuff is just used to being moved around and expanded. So my belly is already huge, and I mean, pretty sure this is my last pregnancy, so I'm really embracing it, and I'm not trying to suck it in. Not that you really should if you're pregnant, but I think especially when your first pregnancy, when it looks like you just had like a giant burrito or hamburger, you might be a little self-conscious because people don't know if you're pregnant or just you're carrying around extra weight in your belly. This time I really do not care. I have been to the doctor once, and I heard the baby's heartbeat. We did like the vaginal ultrasounds. It was really small. I think the baby was only 8 weeks. But this week is very nerve-wracking. I don't know if it's just me. I don't think so, but this week's the anatomy scan week, where they check for a lot of things. They check to make sure everything on the baby is there. They count the 4 chambers of the heart. They check the back of the neck for like, just, you guys know, like all of that stuff. So they check to make sure if anything is wrong with your baby. I don't like to use the word wrong, but if anything is concerning to the doctors and something they might be able to fix, I don't know, while you're pregnant, or something you can't avoid. So it's a very nerve-wracking thing. I mean, my first pregnancy, I was so nervous about the anatomy scan because I missed the first one, and the second one apparently isn't as accurate. So this time I made sure to get the first one done, and it's not even like I just want to get the anatomy scan just to like, I don't know. I don't really like to talk about this subject too much because I feel like some people don't even get it because they don't want to know if anything's wrong with their baby because they're going to keep the baby anyways. This is very controversial. I don't know why I'm going into this, but the reason I would want to get an anatomy scan and why I'm getting one done is basically because I just want to be prepared mentally if something was to happen with the baby. I know a lot of women feel conflicted as to whether or not they should even get it. But I just want to be prepared, like in my own head. I want to know what I'm up for and what's going to happen when the baby comes out. So that's why I'm getting it done, just for peace of mind. And yeah, so before I get into the Q&A, it feels so weird right now because Annabelle is being babysat for the first time in her life by someone other than my mom, literally. Actually, our friend No babysat her once for 2 hours and they just walked around the block. But anyways, that was random. I just remember that. It's the nicest thing ever when your baby or when your friends babysit your child because it's like so selfless. Anyways, but right now we're actually doing something with one of the, well, she is a subscriber, a once subscriber turned really close friend that lives like down our street. When we first moved to Charleston, I like Instagrammed who would want to hang out with me because I have no friends here, and I got some responses and I ended up hanging out with her. Her name is Marina. You guys might see her in the vlogs. I don't know if she'd be comfortable with that. She's probably laughing right now watching this video. But anyways, so she's taking Annabelle for like a few hours while I get to film. Because that's what I do in my spare time. And then we're gonna take her baby and they're gonna, you know, her and her husband are gonna go for a date night. So I feel a little less guilty, like, because I don't have to pay like a babysitter, someone I don't know and I don't trust. And Annabelle hangs out, like we all hang out together every week anyways. So Annabelle's been to their house a million times, well, a few times at least. And she hangs out with the baby. So I don't know what they're doing right now. She's sending me pictures. And I'm kind of freaking out because I've never left her for more than like an hour. So anyways, it's a little crazy, but I thought I'd update you guys on that. Okay, so let's get to the questions. This is from Instagram and it's from Anders Cook. She says, do you already have names picked out whether it's a boy or a girl? We actually do have both a boy and a girl, and I think we are gonna wait until the baby's born to reveal the name because as much as I don't like to say this or admit it to myself at least, when you put things on the internet and you have thousands of responses like in your head, it can mess with your mind. So if I say I like the name Apple, which I don't, well, it's a cute name, but not for me, I already know. I'm gonna get 1,000 people saying it's stupid and I'm stupid and whatever, and I might just start thinking it's stupid even though I actually like the name. So I'm not gonna say it because I have to protect myself a little bit. Doug would not care what anyone thinks. I need to work on it. What can I say? So yeah, I think we're gonna wait for that, but we do have 2 names. The boy name we've had since like college. We like love this name. And the girl name is like a family name, so yeah, but I don't think I have middle names yet. And then this is from Carly Rempel. She says, congrats Hayley, thank you. She says, are you going to find out the gender? Yes, I do not know how some moms don't find out the gender. I was watching Mallory Irvin's vlog, which I'm sure you guys all watch, and she waited until the baby was born to find out the gender. That is so crazy because I just don't see a lot of gender neutral clothes, and I like to buy a lot of clothes before the baby's born. That sounds very shallow, but that is like the honest truth. Annabelle's whole room is pink. I mean, everything she has is pink, and it's not even like because I just want to put her in pink clothes. Like she wears green and blue and gender neutral stuff as well, but it just happened that way. Like everyone gave us pink clothes. So anyways, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I just feel like I have to know the gender. I don't know. Also, I really want to do a fun gender reveal. Okay, so this is from Franca. She says, what are some must-haves now that you've experienced one pregnancy already? Like, what do you know now that you didn't know then? I just found out I'm pregnant yesterday after 1 year of trying. That's amazing. I'm so excited, so scared something will go wrong. Yeah, in my first pregnancy, like I just said, I was so scared the whole entire pregnancy that something would go wrong. I was so nervous at all the scans, so nervous at all the doctor's appointments. I'm not as nervous now, but I know something can happen no matter what pregnancy it is. You might get gestational diabetes. Something might be complications with the baby. Annabelle was really small. She was 5 pounds, 14 ounces. And they told me the whole pregnancy she was measuring small, and I was like, what the heck is wrong with her? Like, I'm so scared. Then I realized that I was right at 6 pounds. and Doug was like 6 pounds. So we're just small people, and I don't know why our parents never told us, hey, you guys are small babies, so you're gonna have a small baby. I don't know, but we just, I mean, I don't know how big this baby's gonna be, obviously, but I was worried the whole time for no reason. So just try not to worry. I know that sounds easier said than done, but anyways, your question is, what would you know now that you didn't know then? I would just say soak up everything. Like, pregnancy's super hard, like, on your body. You gain a bunch of weight, you have sciatica in your leg, you might not, but I did. You know, anything could happen in your pregnancy, back pain or whatever, but you're only pregnant for, a couple months, like a year of your life-ish, and it only happens a couple times, so try and cherish it. I really wish I had done that last time, and I vlogged a lot, so I'm glad I have a lot to look back on, but definitely try and cherish it. I don't have pregnancy must-haves. I have used everything under the sun because I get sent a lot of products. Truly, nothing has stood out to me that much except for the Pink Stork morning sickness tea that like saved my life in my first pregnancy. Stretch mark cream, I use whatever, cocoa butter, nothing, I mean, it's genetic. Like, you're gonna get them or you're not. That's what I kind of think. And that's literally, I mean, I don't even have a pregnancy body pillow, although I want one, but nothing really stood out to me as far as like must-haves. Like clothes, I just buy in a bigger size. This is actually from Pink Blush Maternity. They have really cute stuff, but you don't need to spend a lot of money on pregnancy, I think. I mean, unless it's like the medical costs, obviously, like going to the doctors, but I wish I had better advice, but that's just like my honest opinion. This is definitely asked a ton. This is from Nicole Tangeny. She says, hi Hayley, I was wondering if you're still breastfeeding Annabelle now that you're pregnant. Also, do you think the first trimester is the worst one? I'm in my third and I feel like I'm dying. Wishing you a healthy and easy pregnancy. Thanks, Nicole. Okay, so I'm still breastfeeding Annabelle. I swear she like is getting molars and I'm breastfeeding her more than ever. It's crazy. My milk supply is this exact same. Like, I don't notice a difference. A lot of you guys are telling me that you're worried about like having to wean before getting pregnant again because you don't think that, like, you don't want to wean and you're afraid your milk supply will go down, which is why you're not getting pregnant. I have a feeling, don't quote me, ask like a lactation consultant, but I have a feeling that's a myth. I don't know, because just look at history. Like, there are so many women that breastfeed multiple kids and are pregnant and breastfeed, I mean, throughout the beginning of time. So my milk supply is the exact same. My boobs are still huge from breastfeeding and I'm pregnant at 12 weeks. So I don't really think I'm gonna wean Annabelle. It kind of seems like she doesn't want to wean anytime soon, but that could, you know, stop any day. I have no idea what she's gonna do. But I do find that when she's in pain, she wants to breastfeed more. It's a lot of work, but I'm just kind of used to it. Like, I don't know, breastfeeding is like second nature to me. It's not like a hassle to me anymore like it was the first 9 months when I had to supplement. So I breastfeed her to sleep. We are attachment co-parenting, you know, style kind of people. So anyways, do you think the first trimester is the worst? Yes, because you guys know why. I was super sick, but the third one was very hard. Like, the last 2 weeks were hard as well. This is from Alexandra Oleski. She said weight gain, I already told you guys, and she said cravings. Cravings are anything and everything under the sun. It's anything that I can't have but I want. It's so weird. Like, I'll buy the entire grocery store and then I'll think of like applesauce, which I literally never eat. I mean, I think I had applesauce the last time was like 10 years old, and then that's all I want because we ran out. So that's like in my mind. It's so bizarre. It's so high maintenance. It's so annoying, but I crave something new every day. I don't really have anything. I'm craving a lot of yellow Gatorade, which isn't the best, but I haven't been drinking soda. I just got back to coffee, just like one, and I'm like shaky with jitters. I only drink 1 cup a day. I know I'm gonna get loads of, I already get comments all the time telling me what not to do. Some girl actually told me to not dance, like stop dancing. So I was like kind of dancing on Insta stories. She told me I wasn't supposed to dance in the first trimester. I literally laughed. Anyways, so I just gonna put this out there in this video. I'm gonna get like some negative comments for this, but I drink soda in my pregnancy. I drink coffee in my pregnancy. I have lunch meat here and there. I'm not like, I have to make sure that the place I'm eating the lunch meat from is not gonna give me some sickness. So if it looks sketch, I'm not gonna eat it if it looks slimy. But we went to Firehouse Subs. I got a lunch meat on my sandwich. I even had a piece of sushi. I know, it's crazy. So just forewarning you guys, I remember my first pregnancy, some woman emailed me every single time she saw me eat mayonnaise and she told me to not do it, I'm hurting the baby. So I just have to laugh at that because you guys, I know what I'm doing. Like, my mother's a nurse. She will tell me if I'm doing something wrong. I already did this before, so I know what not to do, what to do. Everybody's different as far as pregnancy, so you don't have to tell me what not to eat or not to dance, because that's random. Not that I even dance. But yeah, cravings are literally everything. The only thing I think of is yellow Gatorade. This one's from Hayley Paige. Not sure how to say her last name. I'm terrible at pronunciation. She says, do you want another girl or a boy? What does Doug want, girl or boy? So I do not care as long as the baby is healthy. That's so cliche, but I literally don't care. I think it'd be really fun for Annabelle to have a girl, or for Annabelle to have a sister, because I have a sister. But, you know, I'd love to have a boy and a girl. I'm not really picky. I definitely just want 2 kids at this point, unless I go through like a mental break when I'm older and like need a 3rd baby. I have no idea. I can't say for sure, but I really just don't have a preference. Like, I've never been super wanting both genders. Like, it's not a big deal to me. And Doug thinks he's gonna have a girl no matter what, because that's his destiny, because he's just so into man stuff that he's destined to just be around girls. So I think he'd like a boy, but we're not gonna say anything because we just want a healthy baby. And then, do you think you'll co-sleep with both Annabelle and the baby number 2? Everyone's asking about co-sleeping. I have no idea, you guys. Well, I do have an idea. I kind of want to get like an arm's reach co-sleeper, but I know it's going to be a hot mess because if that baby cries, the new baby, which it will, Annabelle's going to wake up, she'll cry, it's going to be a mess. But, you know, people co-sleep all the time with multiple kids. I'm not going to put the newborn in my bed because I do think that's unsafe. Like, just because we co-sleep doesn't mean we're unsafe. Like, we definitely take all the precautions. I've used bed rails, the DockATot, we got the Halo bassinet last time. I do a lot of different things depending on how big the baby is. I don't remember when we transitioned like to the actual bed, but Annabelle was chunky and able to roll over, and I mean, I was still like half awake because I was just so conscious of her there, and so was Doug. But anyways, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna get the arm's reach, try it, and if it's a nightmare every night, we might just, you're honestly not even sleeping that much. Like, when the baby's a newborn, you're half awake half the night anyways, so I might go in the other room, like the guest room. That sounds bad, but it's gonna change so much. Like, I know we're gonna rearrange our situation. We might even have the crib in here. I don't know, whatever works, but it will be kind of crazy if Annabelle's waking up too, because she gets so cranky if she doesn't have sleep, like any toddler. So yeah, we're still gonna co-sleep. If the new baby for some reason wants to be an independent baby, which I think those babies are so rare because babies are inside you for 9 or 10 months, and the baby wants to go in its room, or if it wants to go in its own crib, I will adapt to the new baby style. Annabelle was super attached to me all the time, and I think that's just her personality, or maybe that's just all babies. I don't know. I'm gonna like vlog the whole thing, talk about my journey. If you guys co-sleep with multiple kids, or if you have like an arm's reach co-sleeper and you have any tips, let me know, because I have to look into that. That's gonna be a hurdle, but I love co-sleeping. Like, I thought I wouldn't like it. I thought I was like so against it when I was pregnant because I thought it would ruin a marriage, and I thought it was just so much work. You don't get your time to yourself, which you don't, but I don't even want my time. Like, I love it. Okay, I'm only gonna answer 2 more because this is gonna be the longest video of life. This is from Paris Jelly. I recognize your username. I message you a lot, so thank you so much for following me. She says, will you try for a VBAC? Yes, yes, and yes. Okay, VBAC is life. I pray that I get to have a vaginal delivery. C-section was not for me. A lot of moms like it, but I just did not like the recovery. I didn't like, I mean, it's literally someone slicing into your abdomen, and you have to take lots of painkillers, which I think you have to take painkillers, maybe not after a vaginal birth, but I have no idea. You're on, they give you oxycodone after you have a C-section. You're kind of loopy when the baby is born. I didn't even cry when Annabelle came out, and I think that's because I was numbed up and on painkillers and all that stuff. Maybe I wasn't, I don't remember, it's all a blur, but, or maybe I just have a cold heart, I have no idea. But I didn't cry when she came out, and I just didn't feel like I was in the moment. Like, I felt like an out of body experience. So I didn't like the recovery. So anyways, VBAC all the way, and the hospital I'm giving birth at is really VBAC friendly if I end up giving birth there, I'm not sure. So she also asked, do you want to breastfeed both of them, like tandem nursing? tandem nursing does not sound appealing to me. I know a lot of, how do I say this? Just a lot of granola mommies love to tandem nurse. That might be very controversial and kind of like bad to say, but I consider myself one of those moms, like a breastfeeding, baby wearing, co-sleeping kind of mom, so I feel like I can say that. A lot of those types of moms like totally love tandem nursing, which I might be tandem nursing and you know, in a couple months, I have no idea. But right now, and I could change my mind because I probably will, but right now it just kind of seems like unnecessary. Like, but then again, I want Annabelle to feel included. So if she's still breastfeeding at that time, which she will be 2 years old, I don't know if I'm gonna breastfeed her when she's 2. I probably will. I don't know. I don't want to breastfeed the new baby and have her feel left out, which is why they encourage tandem nursing to like, I don't know, that was Annabelle's like milk for her whole life. So then a new baby comes in and you're just like, no, Annabelle, you can't have it. Like it's only for your sibling. I would feel bad about that, but I don't know why you wouldn't just switch them out if she did need milk. I don't know why they would need to be on you at the same time. I have no idea. You guys can let me know. I know a lot of you are laughing at me because I don't know what I'm in for. Right now it kind of seems strange and unnecessary, but watch, it's gonna be me. Paris Jelly also says, who's going to watch Annabelle when you guys go to the hospital? I don't know, either my parents or a friend. So I have no idea. That literally haunts me every single day, like being away from her if I have a C-section. I don't think she can stay in the hospital with me overnight. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let me know if you guys had a C-section, what you did with your toddler, or if you had a vaginal delivery, like can they come in the hospital room? That sounds so naive. They probably can't. I mean, my sister's kids weren't, so that's really sad to me, but I know she's not gonna remember. Anyway, so that is pretty much it for today's update. I know that was so long, but I'm gonna answer the rest of the questions in the next week's update, so 13 weeks. I'm so excited for this baby. I'm like more excited for this baby than I was for Annabelle. And that sounds bad, but only because I know what to expect and like I know the joy and the love that you can, I don't know, that just like fills your whole family's life and your friends and all of that when you have a new baby. So I'm like ecstatic about it. Not to mention Annabelle's gonna have a sibling and she loves other babies. So I'm very excited. Make sure to like this video if you liked pregnancy updates and if you like these kinds of videos, and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!